Welcome to NEXTGames Ambuscade series, December 2025, against a single Flan. Now, we last saw this run exactly 2 years ago. Now, this run operates the same way as it did then, and is overall quite easy for most gearing levels, but you will want to be sure to maximize your damage possibilities to speed along your run. Now, this month's run also offers the possibility for up to 3 golden bombs to spawn, and wins will take in the 1 to 5 minute range depending primarily on the auras used by the Flan. Now, this being said, quick wins are rare this month, and normally wins will take in that 3 to 5 minute range regardless of your gearing level, which makes it slower than most for well-geared players and easier than most for lesser geared players. Now, this is shown in my video's battle examples, as my Ambuscade gear and weapons only example is the fastest example I have to show you today. Note this isn't the norm, but does prove to show that this month's run depends more on luck than it does gearing. Now, before getting into that, let's talk about key item acquisition. This month, you need a single amorph kill for your first run of the day, and 3 amorph kills for multiple runs in the same day. Now, I find using Unity Warp level 128 to Den of Rancor works best, as there are several Huctai and worms in the immediate area to quickly get your key item on. If you have any other suggestions for the key item acquisition, be sure to list it down there in the comments. Now let's talk about the run itself, which you see me taking on right now with my well-geared ninja. Now, the Flan is called Goes, and he's the only enemy on the battlefield this month. Goes will act like a normal Flan in most regards, with spiky and smooth head modes. Spiky head allows you to do decent physical damage with reduced magical damage, and spiky head is the exact opposite, where magic damage is now going to do a good deal, but physical damage is going to be significantly reduced. Now, in addition to these normal abilities, the Flan has 3 different auras that can be up. Now, the first of these auras is the most dangerous, and it's going to inflict you with slow, evasion down, and defense down that can't be removed. Now, this is easily the most annoying mode, as the slow will often stop you from self-skill chaining unless you've planned for it, and in addition to that, the evasion down is quite potent, as even my well-geared ninja was rarely able to evade and attack with it on. This is the main aura that you want to plan for. Now, the second aura is much less difficult to deal with. It's simply going to give you an evasion down, defense down, and magic defense down buff. The third aura is going to give you a regen, refresh, and regain buff, and it also allows you to do massive damage to the Flan. Now, whenever this aura appears, is pretty much going to spell the end of your run, because you can usually kill him with just a few weapon skills and skill change from that point forward. So that's why this month's run greatly depends upon when this ability is used. If it's not used at all, it's going to take closer to 5 minutes, and if it's used right away, usually about a minute. Now, you can't control which aura is used when, so instead you want to maximize the damage that you can get in. Now, when Spiky Head mode is activated, be sure to Magic Burst if you can, and Skill Chain. Keep in mind that you may be slowed, so that's going to drastically lengthen your spell recast timer, so keep this in mind when you're magic bursting. Now, in either of these modes, you want to make sure that you're constantly doing 2-step skill chains to get in both good physical damage with the weapon skills and strong magic damage with the skill chain. So regardless of whether he's in spiky head mode or flat mode, you'll at least be getting in some form of decent damage. Now, the golden bombs seem to have the ability to spawn anytime you do a skill chain or magic burst under 75% health. So it's another reason to continually try and get those 2-step skill chain and magic bursts in, regardless of the job that you're on. Now, keep in mind that I normally only see 1 to 2 golden bombs even on my slower runs, so you're not going to see 3 often from what I can tell. Now, to help with these longer runs, and to help assist you to deal with the slow aura, careful trust selection and planning for your job is critical. Now, we just got access to Cornelia this month, which can help for your haste cap substantially. You can also use Joachim and Koromoru to complete your haste cap. Shantoto 2 is great at adding 2 magic bursts for each skill chain, and hopefully triggering more golden bombs to appear this month. Yoran Oran is excellent to bring up the group with cures and keep everyone alive. Now, when slow is used, I switch to my dual wield 40 gear so that I can remain haste capped and continue to skill chain. The exception to this, of course, is in my Ambuscade gear and weapons example that you're going to see next, where I stay in the same slow gear set for the entire run and don't allow myself any gear changes. Yet, due to the auras used, ended up being my fastest run of the day. That's about all I have to share for Volume 2 this month. Have a great month, everyone, and we'll see you next time.